Okay, so hi, it's Anish again. I wanted to speak a little bit about how the whole like online business evolution is happening, from my experience and from my viewpoint. In the initial years of .com boom, there were players like Amazon, Yahoo, Google, and these players constructed a medium to serve people and to make them hooked on the websites. Eventually, then came the era of Facebook, and then came the era of Instagram. Now, now these mediums have become the crux of how an online business operates. So now, I mean, that's pretty obvious because literally, like the other day, I was running ads for a brand, and we used to do upwards of about, I think, uh, upwards of 1 lakh, but not always, about like somewhere around 70 to 80,000 rupees per day in terms of revenue. And we were doing it at not a very good ROA, but an ROA of about 2.1x or something like that, because the brand is pretty new. Now, as soon as we stopped marketing for that, because of some Facebook issues, in terms of restrictions, literally the revenue of that business went down from 75,000 to literally like 3 to 4,000 rupees. So that's literally like 95% low. So now if you think about it, the whole business on the internet, uh, you know is constructed in a way where you rent out a store from Shopify, and then beautify it, and then pay money to Facebook, TikTok, Google, name it, Snapchat, LinkedIn, to be able to pull in visitors on your store, which is rented on Shopify. So the whole, if you think about this aspect, the in the future the businesses will start only like 90% of the businesses will start only from online, which are going to be, which have the potential to be online. And then the only way to crack that is to be able to speak to these mediums in financially beneficial way, which is ROA positive or ROI. It should be focused on ROI at the end of the day. And if you're not able to crack that, you pretty much shouldn't be, you can't run the business without that. Now, because of AI, most of these things have exponentially grown and optimized, and now people are building so beautiful products in the long run. So because of that, a lot of people are reducing the workforce, but on the other end, there are so many online businesses that are starting. So imagine so many online businesses which are brands which are starting, will need, at least like all the brands will need social media management, search in like SEO optimization, automation building, human resource, accounting, graphic designer, video editor, and all those different departments. So all these businesses will require service partners. It could be agencies, it could be freelance, it could be full-time jobs. But regardless, so the world is changing so much and so big, exponentially, so fast, that in the next 5 years we will probably see a stage where we will be able to, every person will have an average of 1 or 1.5 businesses, on the online end, even if they do not have a running job on the offline end. And this evolution is literally changing the way we see things, with changing the way education works. And inside the education, the skills which are important, because there are so many skills that colleges do not teach, but it is very important in this age. Like, it's so important for you to know, how to operate these AI tools in for your benefit, to be able to, you know create things, or modify things in it which in a more appealing manner, and to be able to do your task more, in more accurately, at with the right optimization and everything. So this whole evolution of online businesses is now coming to an aspect of, coming to a direction where, because of the world turning in, getting into a trust recession, because everything one thinks that, You won't believe someone if someone showed you a post about something. You wouldn't believe it at first go. You probably will research it first. So because of AI and this thing, we are moving into a trust recession, because of which uh genuine people and genuine you know creators, or genuine skilled people will have their own set of communities. And just like how you pay for Netflix and and your mobile phone, or some apps like whatever, you're gonna start paying to these people to learn from them or to be a part of some kind of community. And that is exactly where the world is turning uh, towards. And in this era, it's more like companies are not bigger, people are bigger. And if you trust the person, if you have a strong following with your personality and with your persona online, then you can literally create anything to either sell them or benefit them. Selling, yes, whatever, if you try to benefit them or give them value, it's gonna come back in a positive manner, where there will be ways for you can monetize this. But if you think about it, all the people are turning into personas and on the video, because on the internet, the last thing that a human has to crack, the last thing after everything has been automated, is literally the video itself, where that gives the personalization and the personal touch. Because this is how everyone will interact, and will have uh it's like people, even if they are in a room, they would want, after they've done with meeting people, they would want to be into a room where they are digitally connected with other people. So VR is the next ahead, but like it could really be complicated. But if you come back, this is more like being a part of something where what you're passionate about, or you want to learn or in the near future. So yeah, that's just my 3 a.m. thought. And let me know if you think, if you have any kind of questions, or if you have any other opinions on this, because I'm really curious to explore more new age online skills, I guess.